Hello, my name is Grizzly Joe. History tells us that early Nazi Party ideology was, among other things, anti-big business, anti-capitalism, and anti-democracy. Does this sound familiar yet? Remember those anti-Semitic signs at some Occupy events? Where did the Occupy movement come from? I know I'm a little late to the party, but it's never too late to learn, right? The Occupy movement had its genesis in Canadian Kalle Lasn, that's Kallelasn, who publishes the anti-consumerist magazine Adbusters. While he rhetorically denies being anti-Semitic, he has a history of writings which can quite easily be viewed as leaning that way. Easily. The New Yorker magazine said that he uses Adbusters as a platform for, quote, stridently criticizing Israel's treatment of the Palestinians, end quote. I'll leave it to you to Google Kalle Lasn anti-Semite and variations thereof. While you're at it, Google his article, Why Won't Anyone Say They Are Jewish? Now, David Duke, definite anti-Semite, right? David Duke supports his writings, so you do the math. To be fair, when Duke tried to piggyback onto the Occupy movement, some occupiers did discount his rantings, so I gotta give Occupy credit for that. Further, since Lasn has spoken of the coming death of capitalism, I am semi-curious to know how he puts food on his table and a roof over his head. However, I do not care to investigate the issue, so please feel free to do so and get back to me on that. Eh? Really, I simply can't be bothered looking into this guy any further. Now, the abbot to Lasn's Costello is Micah White, senior editor of this purported magazine. You know, if you look at the magazine, it's more akin to Mad or Cracked magazines than to Time or Newsweek. White believes it is important to note that his mother was Caucasian, his father African American. Does this purported lineage buy him street cred with the mass of simpletons who live in the land of Occupy? I honestly don't care. I just report, you decide. In middle school, White's parents supported his refusal to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Great. White describes himself as a mystical anarchist. Are you following this? It seems the more layers you peel away from Occupy, it actually leads to more stupidity than even I give the movement credit for. Another person credited as being at the vanguard of Occupy is Justin Tooney, a 20-something-year-old based in Philadelphia. She had the foresight to register Occupy's .org site, so she obviously has at least a modicum of intelligence. Good for her. But hold on, it gets better. She is reportedly a transgender anarchist. Seriously. You just can't make this stuff up. Policy statement: I am not anti-GLBT. Okay, I honestly just wanted to get some idea in a nutshell where this Occupy thing came from and perhaps inform some of you. The New Yorker article really is honestly a good read, even if you dislike Occupy as much as I do. You can look for it obviously on the internet, or you can come over to my site and click on the link within my written article. But tell me, are my Nazi Party parallels fair? I am not saying all Occupy zombies are Nazis, just saying that the parallel origins of both organizations should cause us to ask questions and keep our eyes open. I will say this: obviously, anti-Semitism in any form cannot be ignored.